speaking of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, the famous film depicting it is, of course, Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven, with the extremely beautiful, if a bit dull, Orlando Bloom in the lead role. Did you see the film? And if you did, what did you think of it?
Oh dear. I have significant problems with it. I'm afraid. Just for a start, if I don't know if any listeners have actually been to that part of the Middle East themselves, they will know that this is not a landscape of desert and palm trees. It's agricultural land. The Kingdom of Jerusalem, for the most part, is built on good agricultural land. In their early years, the Crusaders, they focus their attention on areas they can farm because they want to eat. In the Kingdom of Heaven, it's all desert.
Desert, yeah.
And perhaps rather sort of curiously, Orlando Bloom teaches people in the Middle East about irrigation, which seems rather unlikely to me, quite honestly, given that he's coming from an area with excellent rainfall, and in the Middle East, they're already experts at irrigation. That's only a small point, but don't get me started too much on this one. We'll be here all day.
Okay. What about the battles that are depicted in the movie and stuff?
The battles are a bit better. I
Okay.
like the way they show the fluid and organic movement of the Muslim forces in the battles. That works better, particularly in sort of field encounters. The siege of Jerusalem is more problematic because Saladin's forces of this era hardly ever used siege towers, and they didn't use them at the siege of Jerusalem. Saladin's tactics, like many other Muslim or Turkish or Kurdish commanders from his era, they almost inevitably rely on a massive archery and catapult barrage, followed by undermining. They dig under the walls and then bring them down. They don't use siege towers. It's very, very rare. And they didn't use them at Jerusalem.
Saladin in the movie is a pretty cool character. I gotta say that.
I like the actor. I think the
Yeah.
actor does a very good job.
Very
Yeah.
charismatic, opposed to Orlando Bloom, who's a bit lacking in this department, I'm afraid. But okay,
Yeah,
let's
no,
not bash
there are very few characters. In fact, one of the few clips I have shown my students in the past.
There we go.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't do this much, but one of the things I particularly like, I like both the sentiment and the way it's delivered in Kingdom of Heaven, is where the Orlando Bloom's character says to Saladin, "What is Jerusalem worth?" And Saladin says, "Nothing." And then everything. And he's quite right. Jerusalem is valueless, but it's Jerusalem.